Alright, we'll go grab a few sheets. Call it good. You used to be able to launch a missile, but because of the way the physics in the game work and the explosions, it was just silly nonsense. So they turned it off. It was causing more problems than it was worth. So no more launching nukes. But it used to be a thing. I think I only launched a nuke once. I remember doing it once. Then I went over and looked at it, and it was just silly. So... Alright, I think that's all we're going to worry about. Zombies dangerously close. Alright, that was well worth the stop. Yeah, we got another hour to go. We're at the 3-hour point. Do I ever mess with mods like Magicalism? I have in the past. I did quite a bit of Magicalism when it first came out. I have issues with the way Magicalism's implemented that prevent me from really playing it much and enjoying it. So I haven't played it in a while. Then we did the No Hope mod a little while back for a couple of runs. But I don't generally go into the other mods like Cata++ or Aftershock or any of that kind of stuff. I stick pretty close to the base game. Well, yeah, there's a few issues. I don't like the way they implemented how you get spells in the game, because if I want to do a challenge and I want to be a Technomancer, I start my challenge, I start playing, and I never, ever, ever, ever find any Technomancer stuff. And no matter how far I drive, no matter how many locations I visit, I get no Technomancer stuff. That happened time after time after time, where I could never actually do what I wanted to do or be what I wanted to be, just because of the random way they've got the distribution set up. And also it is just hyper easy to abuse, and not enough danger for the power that you gain. Not even remotely. One of those super powered mods where you can just go ridiculously crazy with the character's power level. And I'm not usually looking for that. I'm usually looking the other direction, trying to make things more difficult, not easier. So between those various things, I just don't play it much. Fine mod. It's fun and all. Glad it's there, but it's not my cup of tea. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are broken. A lot of broken. Yeah. Synaptic stimulation stacked on top of a few other things, stacked on top of knowledge of how the game systems work. You can just be outrageously overpowered very, very quickly and easily. So... But yeah, I've got challenges on my channel where I've got Magicalism rolling. Where we did a bunch of fun things, killing the demon spider queen and going after dragons and stuff like that. Hey, no zombear. Zombear! I was going to say no wasps, but we got a zombear in the area. I think he's going to come after me too. Hopefully that's not worm sign right there. I'm gonna park on the cement just in case that is worm sign. Oops. Drop chemistry set. The good old 30-06 Springfield ammo and the survivors. Here's another tip from your Uncle Vorm. See these things, satellite dishes? You smush them, they give you lots of plastic chunks. And I mean copper wire. Pipes you can get lots of places, scrap metal you can get lots of places, but plastic chunks are sometimes hard to come by in volume. So, good place to get them. There's tons of these satellite dishes on here, so I mean right there is a big old pile of plastic chunks. Super easy. And pretty much every level, you've got multiples of the things. Not so much that one. Those are cell phone signal boosters. So, grab your copper wire and your plastic chunks. Radio towers. Super, super easy source. Knowing little things like that, and knowing that you're going to need them eventually, and make sure you have them on hand when you do, super helpful. You coming for me yet, Zombear? He's just kind of holding over there. Yeah, let's move away. We'll manipulate inventory from a little safer spot. Taking quite a long time to drop all this stuff. Alright, activate map, and ditch map. How are we doing on space? 29, 29, and 334. We're gonna be lopsided. Lots of space still for us to play with. We're still at 58 and 52. Cool. What did we find? So, yet another light industry. Then a whole bunch of open. Prison. Oh, we got a mansion up the hill, up ahead of us. We gotta go play in the mansion, see what fun we can find. And not much else. So, mansion and a light industry. And we can't get to both from the same direction. I have to backtrack to get to the light industry if I want to go check it. Road network's pretty good in both directions. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go to the mansion first, I guess. Are there items to lessen scent trails? Used to be you could smoke like a cigar to lessen your scent, but that hasn't done anything in a long time. There's really nothing but like full-on gas grenade type levels of stuff that'll lower your scent trail. Mostly it's just a sign of knowing that it's there and understanding how to move and maneuver and minimize it. Smoking does not reset your scent trail. It hasn't for a very long time. I am still, after 5 years, trying to stamp out all this old wisdom that people keep handing down that hasn't been true for damn near a decade. People just love to state things that used to work without having actually tested it or tried it in-game in recent years. Let's go right over there, I think. I need me another giant stag beetle right near the mansion so I can lure zombies into the stag beetle again. That was good times. Alright, we got the pool, we got a shock zombie. Hey there, shock zombie. Please do not shock me. I don't have a good way of dealing with them yet. I have yet to put together my acid bombs. Next time we stop somewhere, I need to make sure I put an effort into getting the acid bombs created. And we need to find a throwing solution. I haven't done throwing stuff in a while. I don't know what the current meta is on effective throwing capabilities. There's the library. What do you got in the library? Computer science? Might be willing to stop for computer science. I'm a little worried about going in here with the shocker in the area. He could be pretty bad for us pretty quickly. The rest of these guys we can kill pretty easily. Oh yeah, I never did investigate why my dodge was so bad. Alright, let's lure this group away. He's trying to hop into the cargo space. Uh-oh. Look at that big old spider nest. So, spiders and zombies are supposed to fight now. See if I can get some zombies into these spiders and see what happens. There's been a spider-zombie truce for a very long time, but that should be over now. Alright, I just need to get farther away from him than the spiders. There he goes. Yep, the spider-zombie truce is done. He's heading on in. Good luck. the little tiny spider killed him. The web-spinning spider got him. That's funny. Alright, let's park up here for a second. That Batwing zombie coming for me? He is. Stop driving. Drop travel pack. I gotta figure this out. So what is going on? Hey, now we're back to 11.5. What the hell? What changed? I'm still minimal pain. I think I was at 3% pain loss earlier. But otherwise, I think I'm carrying the same stuff. Huh. Ah, weird. No, I took the bag off when I checked my dodge last time. 10.6 even with it. I mean, I had a lot of stuff in it last time. The chemistry set, I don't think I was wielding the chemistry set when I checked that, was I? Pretty sure I wasn't. We'll put something in my hand. Maybe I was. That takes me down to 8.9. I wasn't fighting with the chemistry set, though. Huh. 10.6. Now we're back to 10.6 instead of 11.5. All I did was put the knife in my hand and put it back away. And once again, we got different numbers. Oh, man. I got capoeira stance and momentum going. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, I do have the bag on right now. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. I put the bag back on. Do. Now we'll be back to 11.5. Let's just kick him to death. Come to me. I smush you with my foot. He brought me a protein ration and a hiking backpack and a first aid kit. Well, dude. Interesting. It's a little odd the way that was working there. And now we're back to 8. All because... Oh, I got the other backpack on. 10.6. Alright. Good enough. You can't rename the C4 because it's already been renamed to C4. Do I have actual C4? I have actual C4. I mean, I can rename one of these, but the one that's in my inventory is a renamed combat knife, and I'm not allowing renames of renames yet. So, I can do the other actual C4, but it's not like I carry it around. How do you expand item in menu if you want to loot one item? So you, do I have an example? MRE. I have an MRE here. Let me show you. So, we'll drop the MRE. If you use the grab menu, you can't do this in aim, but if you use the grab or pickup menu by hitting G, you can pick the greater than, the symbols where you move up and down stairs. Greater than will expand it. And then you can pick the specific items that you want to take out of it, and it'll just remove those specific items, like if I just want the crackers, which is pretty much all I want. I don't need any of the rest of this crap. All junk. Then I'll just grab the crackers, and everything else is still sitting there. Another thing you can do is there's now a hotkey you can use. So, key bindings, unload. You can do unload container. It doesn't have a keybind by default. You can just assign it a keybind and you can unload containers quickly. That doesn't do the specific grab whatever you want. That just unloads the whole thing. But that's good for like those ammo boxes you get in the silos and things like that. And then what I've also done, if you notice right now, this is sitting here with all these things inside. I have a personal sorting zone set in this space right here. So I went to my zone manager, and I did a specific sorting zone, a personal, or unload, and I told it to be in this space to my right, and it just follows me around. Wherever I move, there's a sorting zone to my right. So I just position myself here, hit Shift-O, tell it to sort, and it unloads everything. So now it's all been taken out of the packaging. It won't take things out of the packaging that are sealed. But, yeah, lots of ways to manipulate the inventory. But generally speaking, nowadays, because of the things within pockets, if you just want a particular thing, use the grab menu, and it'll show you, it usually automatically will expand everything, and you can grab what you want. That way. So if you're going for like ID cards and wallets and that kind of stuff, it's much easier. That should be explained in tutorial. Yeah, well, it's Cataclysm. The game gets like 100 changes every single day. Literally. You want to do the tutorial for a game that changes 100 ways every single day and then actually try to keep it up to date? Good luck. Nobody can do it. Nobody's gonna do it. It's never gonna happen. Can't even get them straight between stable versions, and those are like a year apart. Then you run into the problem that so few players play the stable versions. All the chatter you read on Discord and Reddit, 95% of that's all about the current experimental stuff, not about the year ago stable version that's literally 40,000 updates ago. So, yeah. I mean, take it from me. I do tutorial videos for the game. They're all out of date. I mean, 5 minutes after anybody posts anything about the game, whether it's a written help, whether it's a video, you can count on it being out of date damn near instantly. And no, I'm not going to go back and redo it every 3 months. Or try to keep them straight. I gave up that fight long ago. You just got to take it with a grain of salt. It's the glorious beast of Cataclysm that... It updates rapidly. It's almost insanely hard to keep documentation or tutorial information current for. But that update process also keeps the game fresh. You can leave the game for 6 months or a year and come back, and there's all sorts of new stuff to play with. So, blessing and a curse. You just got to kind of get used to it and adapt. Yeah, do I want to go in here? I'm not sure I want to go in here. That shock zombie kind of worries me. Does the wiki even have the mutation system yet? I don't know. The wiki's good for a few things, general information-wise, but I mean, it's the same problem with the wiki as it is with any other source. It requires people to actually go update it, and the people making the changes are more interested in making the changes than they are documenting the changes they have made. And then they leave the project a couple months later and somebody else takes it up, and it's just a snowball of issues in that regard. There already is that tool. It's called Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It pulls all the information directly from the game files, which is great for certain types of information. When you're wanting to look up stats on items and monsters and all that kind of stuff that's easily JSONized. So, that's the one right there. You just click on that, and you can find all sorts of details, and it's pulled directly out of the active game files, so it's always correct. It's just not everything you might want to know is contained in there. But it's a very handy tool. Bookmark it. Very useful. Alright, am I going in here or am I not going in here? Let's beat a few more things to death real quick. We'll just use our footsies. So far the hiking boots haven't dissolved off my feet yet. Alright, 11.5. That should be plenty. Next. So the reason I'm moving is we have these for our martial art, and the momentum only lasts for 3 turns, so in order to re-enable it I need to move, You can feel the rhythm as you move. Not only are you harder to hit, but your kicks are even more amazing. So I get +1 to my dodge skill, and it activates the spin kick and the sweep kick if I have the skill to get those. But I need to move, basically. So I hit 2 or 3 times, then I move. Hit 2 or 3 times, then I move. That way I can keep this going. Uh-oh. Tried to grab me. Cough syrup, wallet. Eh. Eh. Which would be better? Hard to say. That 82 to 116 move cost is pretty massive. 0 to -1 to hit is not going to be all that a factor. I constantly have to give the lecture that bigger numbers are not always better, especially when it comes to weaponry. It doesn't even remotely tell the story on what's the best weapon. As an example, one of the absolute best weapons in the game is the combat knife, which is currently labeled C4. Combat knife, one of the best weapons in the game, hands down. If you can get one, which is not too hard, go kill pretty much any soldier and you'll have a combat knife. It is amazingly awesome. 26 pierce, 4 bash, 82 moves per attack with rapid strike. You can hit with it very, very quickly. I mean, 82 moves turns into 41 moves when the rapid strike fires, which is fairly often, meaning you're going to get 2-3 swings per round with this. This pierce is enough to get through most of the light armor in the game, and pair it with a martial art that can use it, or even without. It's really, really good. It's also extremely light for the damage value and the moves per attack values, so you can strike with it over and over and over again without burning your stamina bar down. As comparison to like a heavy mace or something where you see this big huge number and you go, ooh, fancy, big number, better weapon. It's not. It's not even remotely close to that, because you're going to swing it 4 times and you're going to be out of breath, and then you're going to get dogpiled and you're going to get killed. And the swing time is going to be so high that you may not even get a single swing in before the enemy hits you. There's just so much to the combat and the weapon systems and all that that you have to kind of factor in now. So, and it takes a lot of learning. It takes a lot of practice and learning and playing and examining some of the things, understanding how some of the numbers work before you can start doing comparisons. But I always laugh anytime anybody asks me, what is the best? Doesn't matter what the conversation's about. If you ask me what is the best, my immediate answer is, well, it depends. Depends on so many things. I'm going to have to ask you 12, 15, 20 follow-up questions to narrow down what your circumstances are, what your character abilities are, what the enemy you're fighting is, what the environment you're fighting within is. There's just so many things. There's no one solution to all problems, other than a 50 cal. 50 cal is pretty good as a general solution, but beyond that, it gets pretty froggy. But yeah. Do not discount the lowly seeming weapons. They can be incredibly deceptive. Even the cudgel, even the basic cudgel is actually a really good weapon. So don't get too in love with those big numbered weapons, especially when you're looking at like all pikes and crazy stuff like that. Those things are just silly. I mean, oops. Do we even have an all pike anymore? We have the half pikes, the pikes. I think the all pike is gone or renamed. I think it's renamed. But yeah, there's just all sorts of stuff to know. I mean, look at this. Homemade half pike. Also 4 bash, 24 pierce. But it's 119. Doesn't have fast attack. Does have reach attack, but it's 4 times as heavy. So, it's just, there's so many differences. So many things to know about. Alright, let's go risk some health. Why not? Pinot Noir. Oh, that's right. I need to start getting Molotov cocktails put together. We need to start grabbing up the glass bottles. I need glass bottles. I need... I need to start gathering up car batteries too, so we can break them apart for the acid, or the acid bombs. Pneumatic knowledge? Sure, I'll grab some solder. Thank you very much. Don't care about this room. Don't care about the exercise room. Don't need any more of what you got. Do we work south to the library? I guess we'll work south towards the library. Only thing I'm worried about is shock and fast movers. Those are the only things that really could touch the character at this point of the standard zombie types. If I step around a corner into a shock zombie, that will be an unhappy moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cooking oil, vegetable oil, pork and beans, graham crackers, more graham crackers. I remember I needed oil for something, but I forget what. Hold off on that. Cheese and yogurt. Bacon! We found bacon! Must eat bacon. I'm still sad I couldn't get the bacon consumed pushed through as an achievement. Who cares about how many corpses you've buried? Who cares about how many trees you've cut down or bones broken? I could care less. Tell me how much bacon I've eaten. He who has consumed the most bacon wins the Cataclysm. I'll maintain that till my grave. I want to know how much bacon I ate. That is the true mark of the champion Cataclysm player. Bacon consumed. But no, they wouldn't do it. Well, that was a quick trip down to the library. Computer science. What else we got? Nothing else I care about. How about the other room? Nothing I care about. Alright, front room. No medieval gear on the mannequin. An airsoft vest. Low-cost tactical vest out in black camouflage using cosplay and airsoft. Protection is mediocre against anything dangerous. Small pouches, fasteners. I mean, it's not always big numbers needed. If the encumbrance is low, torso only. 95% coverage is good. 4 pounds. I probably wouldn't bother. Nothing on the mannequins. So the most common places to get medieval gear in the mansion is this front hallway on the mannequins here. And then if you go up the stairs, the rooms to the sides there, occasionally I'll find like a medieval weapon in here. You can find them elsewhere in the mansion on mannequins and such. But by far the most common is this front entryway. And then directly upstairs, the couple of rooms there. You can find them in other spots on rare occasions and also in the basement, but I don't consider the percentage chances high enough to be worth the danger or the time investment usually. So let's pop upstairs real quick. Those throwing knives? Oh, throwing knife. I mean, it's only one, but it's a throwing knife. I need throwing stuff. Wield. I want to throw my knife. Where'd you go? Too many zombies. Throwing knife. I have an 11% chance to hit currently, huh? And I can't increase that? Really? 30 range, I'm at 4, and I have an 11% hit chance? And you can't aim or anything with this? What the hell? What is the point of having a 30 range if you're at 11% with 3 skill at 4 range? I think you'd have to go into triple decimals to see what your hit chance is at 30 range. That seems weird. No, darkness isn't a factor as long as he's lit up. It's totally skill. Skill's really the only thing that should be affecting this. That, or I have to wait till he gets directly adjacent to me, which, again, what's the point of a 30 range throwing knife when you got sub 10% with, I mean, 3 skills, pretty good. I think I'm only at 2 at the moment, practical skill, but, I mean, as soon as I throw this, we'll probably be back at 3. That just seems really weird. I mean, we hit him for 11, and it's embedded in him. I mean, that's great. We got pretty lucky there. No, I don't want multiples. How close are you to dying? Stupid child zombies. I hate child zombies. Give me my knife back. Who's breaking the door? More zombies. So, nothing on the mannequin. We had a throwing knife in the display, which is one of the reasons I came up here. We got glass bottles. Well, lawn dart, another throw item. I've been wanting to do a lawn dart run. I mean, it's got 8 cut, 75 moves per attack. We gotta go get that. Can I go get that? It's on a weird roof section. I don't think I can go get that from here. Unless it connects over here somewhere to that roof section. It'll be impossible for me to go get that. No glass bottles, just jars and jugs. Alright, so nothing useful over there for the moment. Hey, other zombie. Really? You have a lamp and a plant set right in front of your doors? Bad household. Bad Vormithrax. So, stamina's burning a little faster because of the gas mask. Let's use the terrain. Manual morale enhancement device. Nope, can't get to that roof section. That lawn dart is lost to history. Can't get to it. Oop. Leather kilt. Butcher. Grab leather. 56 leather patches out of a kill? That seems oddly large quantity for that. Again, close, but not quite. We still can't quite reach that edge. One space away from getting to that lawn dart. That is a really weirdly constructed roof section over there. Whoops. Hey there, Batwing zombie. Uh-oh. Well, we got a gas mask on. I think that's all I'm going to look for up here. We've covered the rooms where I think we usually have a chance of getting the martial arts, or the medieval weaponry and armor. Shady zombie. Didn't I drop something? Did I remember to pick that up? I don't remember if I picked that up. Apparently I did. Yeah, I think it was mace. So we go peek in the basement. See if we can get some of the feral workers to come after me. Another tailor. I don't think I've ever seen a tailoring section in a mansion basement. That's weird. Alright. Well, I don't need anything from it. We'll let him bash his way out of there. I don't remember if I have a soldering iron. Weird place to store your honey mustard. Oh, that guy is a little nasty. Him I don't want to actually mess with. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. Flavoring biter can do me some pretty bad damage. We got a smoke something or other. Could be an ashen brawler. Nope, smoke zombie. He's pretty easy for us to kill with the gas mask. He'll come right through the window. We'll let him do that. Alright, it's mostly bedrooms for the rest of the ground floor. Low chance of us finding any more fun stuff. It looks like the throwing knife is going to be our big score for this one. Weird as it is. Magic 8-ball and shark plushies. More binoculars we don't need. Football armor again, huh? Thermoplastic resin. Thermoplastic resin. Hey, did you know we have thermoplastic resin now? Hey, zombie, you can follow me. Candlestick. Gold watch. you doing up here, Boomer? Yeah, we got a towel right there. Come on. Apparently that wasn't a towel. That was a pillowcase. Ye Scott's Book of Tailoring. Most of the zombies from the upper floor have probably dropped down to the lower floor at this point, so it's usually fairly safe on the second floor. Well, there's what we were looking for. I see a bow. What else we got? Gold earrings, another baseball, cufflinks, silver necklace, gold locket, pocket watch. So it looks like the bow is the only thing, which unfortunately we can't use. Alright, that was another one of the rooms where we could potentially get something fun. We'll leave them to their own fun there. Battle hammer. Another whoa! Another display room. Unfortunately, the mannequin is not available. Alright, I think that covers the upper floor pretty well. Fitted steel-toed boots. Dance shoes. Do they give like bonus to dodge? Expensive black dance shoes with large heels. These things are so funny now. So many details. Gotta take the hand mirror in case I break my rear view mirror. You gonna be waiting for me out here? Nope. There he is. He'll fall down to the lower floor. Down he goes. This is one of the pretty easily abusable parts of the game, and the enemy behavior is upper floors. Pretty much any building. Upper floors are pretty easy to use and abuse. Whether it's an apartment tower, whether it's the mall, whatever. Alright, we're done here. I'm not going to try to explore the full basement area. I'll be waiting for me over there. I don't know where the shock zombie went. I've managed to avoid him so far. There's the slavering biter that dropped down. He took how much damage? Only 1 bar. Oops, no other way out of this room. Gotta be careful. Leather pants, butcher. Oops. Didn't do it fast enough. Followed my scent trail. Sneakers. And I'm also out of room. Alright, let's, whoops, that got more complicated. Oh, crap. Now if a grab goes off at the wrong time, this could get sticky. And if that shock zombie piles in, I'm really going to be in trouble. Alright, what we need is for them... I needed them to not do what they just did. There's the grab I didn't want. Broke it. Alright, now we're okay. Alright, let's get back to the far corner and get out of here. We got a couple of okay things. My towel's all filthy now. Alright, so it's either head north or circle back around to that light industry, which I'm tempted to do because it's a good known source for welding gear. I think we've got almost all the tools sourced, although we might have a chance of finding something like the metalworking stuff like crucibles and things like that. And there's a pretty good number of endpoints over here to look at. So I think I'd rather go over here. And then we can always roll back up north on this side of this forest if we want to. So let's... tell you what, let's go north this far. We'll go north to find out what these two things are, and then we'll back off. I gotta remember to keep an eye out for these things. I can source them out of vehicle batteries. I can take the vehicle batteries apart, but if I see these, I gotta remember to pay attention and actually try to grab them. Acid bombs and Molotovs. That's how we're gonna do group clearance. Guess I should stay on the road. Yeah, the dart shooting zombies are less of a problem when you get any kind of vest put on. Oops. So if I were wearing these, they'd be a lot less of an issue because these will stop most or all of the rocks thrown and the darts. So I'm just currently not wearing any of it. I'm relying on my dodge. Have we gained any skill? God damn, I cannot raise this. This thing's not budging at all on these lower level zombies. They shouldn't be zeroing out the XP at 3. I think I was at 2 melee when we started. We've already gained a level and a half of melee, so why is unarmed not budging? I'm not understanding why this is staying so low. I need to get it to 5, and it's not moving at all. We've now melee killed 148 zombies. A fair number of these were killed with the mace or the combat knife, but the vast majority of these kills were kicking. I kicked them to death, and this damn skill's not moving. I gotta figure out what's going on there. Yeah, I only threw the knife once. It'll recover. I don't expect a magical increase in hit percentage when it gets up to 3. Okay, we know about the farm. We don't care much about the farm, unless it's got a silo, which it does. Another spider nest. All we did there is run up top, take a look with our binoculars. So, hotel and another farm. So, not much going on up here, unfortunately. Nothing attracting me to that location. Oh, 2 junkyards. 2 junkyards. That's funny. I do now have the ability to pull the welding rig out of one of these. Where would I put it on the vehicle, though? Could I get a welding rig installed on the vehicle? Or do we just keep it battery powered? We've already got the Hack Pro. We're good on Hack Pro. We've already got Hack Pro and the computer. We're all set there. I just need to get a few of the books. Get those moving. Oh my, I haven't seen one of those in a little while. Hey there. Terran reality spewing out hot air and fire vents. And theoretically I could, depending on my material needs, I could yank one of the cargo spaces. I don't believe I can put a welding rig on top of a cargo space. I'm not sure if the wheel is going to block it either. We'd have to actually get one and try it. So if we roll up north and take this road, assuming it's not roadblocked, that would get us around to these junkyards and looks like possibly connect us all the way down south. So we might do that. We got no real reason to go to the hotel. We've got, we get a little bit of map further north if we went there. Worm sign over there too? That is worm sign. We got worms. Why is he not coming over to here? I guess we're not making that much noise. We're only down to 9 sound. Which is actually really good for a quad bike. Oh, here he comes. Graboids coming to get us. Shai Hulud. Here he comes. He's not capable of coming over onto the concrete. Drive without rhythm. A little rough with a combustion engine. Alright, I wonder if graboids would fight the spiders. Yeah, let's roll around the other way. Hey, stag beetle! What do we got? Brutes. Where'd stag beetle go? I want to see that brute super punch the stag beetle. How big is this thing? Enormous stag beetle reached full mutated maturity, continues to grow. It doesn't really mention just how large it is in that one. We'd have to look it up on that HHG I linked earlier. Let's watch him super punch a stag beetle though. That's always fun. It makes me laugh every time I see it. Doesn't do any damage, but it makes me laugh. Yeah, go get him, stag beetle. You don't gotta take that. No siree. There you go. Just chew up that conga line of zombies. Good stag beetle. Oh, you need more? Oh, doesn't like the sound of my bike. Eh, nothing fun. Stag beetle's got super punch of his own. Ooh, scooters and bikes. More zombies. Where are you going, stag beetle? Why are you fascinated with that spot? It must be because the boomer exploded here. And he's going back to the source of the loud noise. That's so funny. Giant stag beetles, man's best friend. Kevlar dog harness. Nah, not worried about that. Mostly just want to see the parts. Light wheel mount! Steerable light wheel mount! Motorcycle headlight! Electric scooter. We're gonna have to kill a few zombies, I think. They have mostly wandered off. So I have to remove the wheel and the wheel mount. I'll take a spare. And give me the headlight. And the storage battery. I wonder if the small electric motor would run the quad bike. Alright, so that gets us a repairable replacement for that. Gets us back in pretty good condition on the front end. I'm not sure whether that small electric would have enough to run this thing. With only 9 sound being generated, it's probably not even worth doing. That's usually the main reason why I switch to electric, is to run quiet. And we still don't have the ability to fix these wheels. How about butchering these? Can I not take these apart? Can't take these apart. All right. Well, that's good. We'll get the quad fixed up a little further. I do want to look into putting a better engine on it. The current engine's just not going to hold up. That 1 liter V2. It's going to add more weight as well. I'm not sure how much it can handle. We might have to do a little bit of experimenting. But unfortunately, that is all the time I've got for this evening. We are all done with Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead for this fine Monday evening. Thanks everybody for hanging out, supporting the channel. Greatly appreciated. We inched a little closer to the goal for the month. I will return for more Cataclysm on Friday. If you're new to this is Monday and Friday, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock is my usual streaming times for Cataclysm. Other than that, I'm pretty heavily into Stalker Gamma right now. And I got 1 or 2 other games I want to start fiddling with on the channel as well. So, hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Stay safe out there. Let me go check. I think Mondays, I never have anybody I can go raid. But we'll go double check. Nope. None of my folks are on. So that's going to be